our IKtv news update comes to you with the kind compliments of Carib Cable and Hiron Bear. Hold your own.
I'm Lafern Fraser. Your IKtv news update will begin after these messages.
I'm interested in way too many things, and having Carib Cable's fastest internet connection is the best way to keep up with everything. Facebook? I'm definitely an addict. My favorite shows? I just never miss them. Having cable TV? I'm always entertained. I have way too many friends that my cell phone is not enough to keep up with everybody. Carib Cable's fixed line solves all my problems. Carib Cable just made my life way easy. With this triple play payment plan, I get 3 different services but 1 bill. Carib Cable, internet, cable, and fixed line.
Show me your colors, everyone. Put a high room bear in your hand. Raise it up, hold it high, hold your own high room bear. High room, the bear of the island.
Hold your own. Yes, it's pure, it's precious, perfect for the lime. Let me tell you, this beer is a winner, drink it anytime.
High room is we culture, let your garments fly. Raise it up, hold it high, hold your own high room bear. Put a high room bear in your hand.
Hold your own, hold it.
Show me your colors, everyone.
Let me tell you, this
High room, the bear of the island.
high room, hold your own.
Taxpayers can look forward to receiving their 2009 income tax refunds during the month of May. That's according to the Comptroller of Inland Revenue, Kelvin Pompey, who stated that taxpayers can fast-track the refund process by taking steps to avoid errors during filing. Processing of the 2009 income tax returns will begin next month. Pompey said in order to avoid processing delays, taxpayers must file their returns by the March 31st deadline. Pompey is also encouraging taxpayers to ensure that they enter the correct mailing address on their tax return forms. The government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the government of Australia have signed an important tax information exchange agreement. This agreement was signed on Thursday, March 18, 2010 at Cabinet Room by Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves and Australian High Commissioner Philip Cantwell. The Dr. Gonsalves noted that this agreement is part of the process of completing 12 tax exchange information agreements by March 31st this year. Dr. Gonsalves, however, noted that this country would be exceeding that number. He further stated that by March 31st, St. Vincent and the Grenadines would sign at least 19 of those agreements. 20 persons over the age of 15 who are not in school began a 5-day training program on basic seamanship and navigation today. The training program is being carried out by the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Coast Guard Services in collaboration with the Adult and Continuing Education Unit Zone 8, North Leeward. The main aim of this program is to give the participants the basic knowledge of seamanship and navigation. The opening ceremony for the workshop was held at the Golden Grove Learning Resource Center in Chateaubelair. The program runs until Friday, March 26th. U.S. President Barack Obama will sign a landmark $875 billion healthcare reform bill into law at the White House on Tuesday. The bill passed the House of Representatives late Sunday night. It was approved by the Senate in December. A separate package of changes passed by the House on Sunday still needs to be approved by the Senate. The Senate cannot begin debate on the package before Obama signs the underlying bill into law. The bill passed in a 219 to 212 vote after more than a year of bitter partisan debate. All 178 Republicans opposed it, along with 34 Democrats. The measure constitutes the biggest expansion of federal health care guarantees since Medicare and Medicaid were enacted more than 4 decades ago. The overall $940 billion plan is projected to extend insurance coverage to roughly 32 million Americans who don't have it now. It represents a significant step toward the goal of universal coverage sought by every Democratic president since Harry Truman.
Tonight, after nearly 100 years of talk and frustration, after decades of trying and a year of sustained effort and debate, the United States Congress finally declared that America's workers and America's families and America's small businesses deserve the security of knowing that here in this country, neither illness nor accident should endanger the dreams they've worked a lifetime to achieve. Tonight, at a time when the pundits said it was no longer possible, we rose above the weight of our politics. We pushed back on the undue influence of special interests. We didn't give in to mistrust or to cynicism or to fear. Instead, we proved that we are still a people capable of doing big things and tackling our biggest challenges. We proved that this government, a government of the people and by the people, still works for the people.
A 5.6 magnitude earthquake shook Cuba on Saturday. The quake struck at 1:08 p.m., 22 kilometers below the surface, and was centered 44 kilometers southwest of Guantanamo, the U.S. Geological Survey said. So far, there haven't been any reports of major damages or injuries, according to a civil defense official in Havana who spoke with CNN nearly an hour after the quake. It's still early. There were no immediate reports of injuries or major damage in Santiago de Cuba, which is 57 kilometers from the epicenter. In sports, the 2010 Digicel National Club competition opened yesterday afternoon in a blaze of sunshine and colors at the Arnesville Sporting Complex. Following the march down from the Avesco Clubhouse to the complex, to the strains of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force Band, the opening ceremony took place. Mounting the podium to give brief addresses were President of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Netball Association, Godfrey Harry, Digicel Representative Jerry George, and Minister of State in the Ministry of National Mobilization with specific responsibility to sports and youth affairs, Senator Seth Mackey. George emphasized the need for netballers to adopt the 3 C's: community, collaboration, and communication. Winning the March Past and Best banner was C Operations Now Friendem. In the opening Division 3 match, Now Friendem edged out Spring Village 18-17, and in an exhibition match, a male team beat the national under-23 squad 31-27. Today at Caliqua in a Division 3 matchup, KP Marina Pepper Stars meets Gems Playing It Safe, and at the GHS Hardcourt, Trendsetters Sports Club takes on Intersect 2. 36 teams in the 4 divisions are seeking glory and prizes in the tournament. Local representative Avenues United can virtually kiss goodbye to a space for one of the 2 qualifying spots in Group C of the Caribbean Football Union round of the CONCACAF Club Championships after being blanked 6-0 by Joe Public of Trinidad and Tobago on Sunday. A hat-trick by captain Kerry Batiste, a brace by second-half substitute Conrad Smith, and Kareem Young's opener gave the Trinidadians a stroll in Victoria Park last evening. The win put Joe Public to 6 points, having beaten Leo Victor of Suriname 4-3 on Friday night. Avenues, on the other hand, has a lone point after their come-from-behind 2-2 draw against Devonshire Cougars in their opening match on Friday night. Leo Victor had a 5-2 triumph over the Cougars in the first of last night's doubleheader. The final round of the group is set for tomorrow, with the Cougars meeting Joe Public from 6 p.m. and Avenues taking on Leo Victor in the night's capper. This has been your IKtv News Update. I'm Lafern Fraser. Thanks for watching.
IKtv. IKtv. All about you.